Welcome everyone to Colle-delicious healthy choices. Have you ever thought about just making healthier food choices? You can do it. I know you can. Let's start our healthy journey together. Just adding 1 or 2 fruits or vegetables to each meal can make a big difference. Yes, let's start it. This is our ingredients for our lobster fried rice. So I don't wash anything yet. These are just the ingredients I'm showing, and look at these two, baby. Aren't they looking so pretty? Yes, I can't wait. So I normally just cut it myself. We get it like this, so we just stuck it in the freezer, which is much easier and much fresher when you're ready for it. So normally I just like to cut it myself, and with the scissors you do that and you get out everything. See that? Oh, that meat, look at that. Yes. And then there, see, that's pretty much it. You throw this away because there's nothing in it. So this is how I would normally just burst it. You can use a knife. Some people use a knife, but this is what I do. There's lots of gooey stuff in there, but once you do that, there you go, and the meat is right there. You can just do the other one as well. Yeah, it takes a little while. Look at how pretty this meat is. So one look yellow, one look pink, because I think one is younger than one. This one was really a big one, and then this one is much smaller. So I'm not sure why the difference with the color, but all I know they are fresh, and look how pretty that is. So this is about a 1.75 pounds or about. So I'm just guessing. I don't have a scale. So here I'm seasoning my lobster with Mrs. Dash lemon pepper, and this is really good for seafood, and I just need a little dash. And then this is the Barrier Saison Tropical. This is really good as well because these have less sodium, which I really try not to use seasoning with a lot of sodium because I'm on a low sodium diet, because I do have health issues, so I have to watch my sodium intake. So with this, I'm just gonna put just a little bit, a little black pepper, also, you know, just a little bit again, and then a little olive oil to kind of combine. So that was like a tablespoon of olive oil to kind of combine all the ingredients together. And then what I'll do, I'll use like a teaspoon of butter, because I really like to use, when I'm cooking seafood, I really like to use butter to do my seafood. It just give it a bring up the taste. So there we go. I'll be right back. This is my delicious rice. Just need a little stir to get it going on there, and this just needs to cook for 10-15 minutes, no longer than that. So I put some coconut milk and then some butter and some Maggi vegetable season up, and it's looking good, ready for our fried rice. Looking so good. So we just want to cover that again. Let's check back on our rice. Ooh, this looks good. Oh, look how fluffy it is. Ooh, yes, nice. Perfect for our fried rice. So I'm melting 1 tablespoon butter. Now I'll just put in my garlic, and I cut up 4 cloves of garlic. So I'll just do that for like 2 seconds. probably a little more, probably like 4 seconds, because you really don't want to get it burned, and it's good when you keep mixing it, so you know, keep stirring it so it don't get burned, because you really don't want that burn taste, but you want all that flavor. And who doesn't like the smell of garlic? It smells so good. And now I'll add my green onions. So this is 1 small onion. Messing up the place, but I guess that's what you do in the kitchen sometimes. Things happen. So, yeah. This onion is actually letting me cry, but yeah. Nice and yummy. And then now I'm gonna put in my lobster. It smells so good. So the pan look a little dry because we really don't want a lot of oil for this. I season it with a little oil, plus I use a tablespoon of butter, which was almost a tablespoon of olive oil as well. And as you can see, the lobster is changing color. We just want it to be nice and pink, and then we know it's ready. It's gonna take at least 8 minutes to cook. You probably not even so much. You want to ensure that it's cooked properly but not rubbery. And this is on high heat. So when you're cooking seafood, especially lobster and shrimp, you always want to have it on the highest heat possible. And as you can see, this is looking so good. And smells good. It's delicious and yummy, yummy, yummy. My husband keep asking when dinner gonna be ready, because he's so anticipating to start eating. Oh, by the way, this is the butter I use. I like salted, but this have olive oil and sea salt. I like salted butter because I don't like to use a lot of salt. So whatever I use, because whatever I use already has salt in it, so it's make up for not using a lot of salt. And this looks good. Yes, this is nice. Looks yummy. Who's ready for dinner? I know Billy is, and I am too. I'm hungry. I'm getting myself hungry myself. So there you have it. Started making juice, which I don't want any juice. So that's when you know your lobster is finished. See? It's nice and yummy. So we can turn that off. So here I'm blanching my carrot. I just wanted to get a little, you know, still have the crunch, but not as hard, because you don't want one, you know, you don't want it to stand out when you're eating. So yeah, maybe a minute, I would say, probably less, because right now I put it in and the water, I turn up the stove really high, and then, or you could just boil up the water, throw it in, turn it off, but I do it the easier way. I just throw it in and then waiting on it. So 1 minute and you're good, but make sure when you finish you throw off the water and then run it over some cold water, because you don't want it to continue cooking. Okay, so there we go, it's bubbling up. So another probably 15 seconds, then I'll turn it off. There you go. Nice. See there? Coming on really nice. So definitely I'll just turn it off right now. So this is all my stuff being prepped. Look how pretty everything looks. So this is the rice is all ready. The This is another tablespoon of butter that is already melted, and this is 2 scrambled egg, and this is our lobster. So everything is waiting now. So in here I have my garlic and my ginger. So I did go in and put another cloves of garlic. So in all I use 5 cloves of garlic, and this is a little bit of ginger just for taste, and it smells so good. So I'm gonna go in and put my green onions. So I'm starting with the white part of the onion. We call it scallion in Jamaica, but this one was specifically labeled green onion. So then now I'm putting in my purple onions also. All those flavors are just really coming together and just really smells so good. Next I'm going to put in my green bell peppers, because I already blanched the carrot, so the carrot is all cooked. Now I'm going to go in with my carrot. I'm just going to put everything, just combining all ingredients now. Just want to give it a really nice mix to kind of combine everything. And then also my mixed vegetable, just to get the corn, a little corn and a little green peas, a little more color. That looks yummy already, I must tell you. I'm now gonna put just one of my vegetable Maggi seasoning. It's just for extra flavor. I'm gonna go ahead also and put a little paprika just for color, and a little more, just a little dash of salt. Don't know why I need it, but I just put a little. I'm gonna go ahead also and scoop in my rice. I'm not gonna put all of it. You can always put in more as you prefer, or amount, depend on the amount of people that you're having over. I'm gonna stir that, and now I'm going in with my lobster. Oh my gosh, this is a fun part. This time I want to turn down my stove to low. Really low. Also going in with my scrambled egg. I did 2 eggs because I don't really like eggs. My husband likes it, so he will be happy with it. So there we go, the egg is in. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a little oyster sauce. You just measure it, because everything else is salty, so you really don't want to. So 1 tablespoon. My hand is clean. I did wash it before, so I can use my hand in there. And I'm gonna go ahead with my oh yes, this is giving me trouble to open, but should have opened it before. This is my Maggi soy sauce. It's a little salty, so again, probably a tablespoon. I'm messing up, but this is what it looks like now. Look at all of those color and flavor. At this point, I'm just gonna taste just a little bit. Perfect in terms of salt and everything. This now, I just wanted to, I'm gonna put just a little cilantro, just for green, and a little more of the scallion, just a little part, more of the green part of the scallion. This looks so good and tastes so good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let it simmer for another minute, and then I can plate it and show you the final, what it looks like. So this is what the final result, my delicious lobster fried rice. There you go, my healthy choice, of course, because I use less oil and less salt and less everything. But then this is my din. Can't wait to dive in. And my salad, I didn't show you how to prepare my salad, but next time I can do that. So look at how delicious this is, and you need a little lemon for the lobster. And then for my salad, all I did was just juice some lemon on it, a little black pepper, and a little olive oil. I didn't bother make anything fancy, so this is all I use. My husband liked to use Kraft, but I don't like that, but he loves the balsamic, the Kraft balsamic. So this is